Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a brand new smartphone that's seriously pushing the boundaries of design, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. Now, we've all seen foldable phones get incredibly thin, and it seems Samsung has taken some of that amazing engineering and applied it to a traditional smartphone form factor. This year is a little special because alongside the familiar Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra, Samsung surprised us with a fourth entry, the extra slim Galaxy S25 Edge. When I say extra slim, I mean it. This is officially the thinnest Galaxy S flagship phone Samsung has ever created. But with a design this thin, you have to wonder, did Samsung have to make any sacrifices to achieve this? Let's get into all the details. First things first, if you're already excited about this phone, you're probably wondering about getting your hands on it and how much it costs. The good news is, the Galaxy S25 Edge just had its moment in the spotlight at a Samsung Live event, and it's available for pre-order right now. You can pre-order directly from Samsung's website or through major retail partners like Amazon and Best Buy. In the US, you've got a couple of storage options and price points. The base model comes with a generous 256 GB of storage and is priced at $1,099.99. If you need even more space, you can upgrade to the 512 GB version for $1,219.99. Now here's a fantastic pre-order incentive. If you pre-order the 256 GB model before May 30th, Samsung will automatically upgrade you to the 512 GB version for free. Plus, you'll also get a $50 credit to use on Samsung's site. Just make sure you get that pre-order in before May 30th, because after that, the S25 Edge will be available for regular purchase in retail channels, and those pre-order bonuses will be gone. If you're on Verizon, their pre-orders are set to open tomorrow, May 14th, while AT&T's should actually be starting right about now. Now let's talk specs. Because while the headline feature is definitely its slim build, the Galaxy S25 Edge is far from a one-trick pony. Samsung has still managed to cram in some of the latest and greatest components, putting it on par with its thicker flagship siblings in many key areas. The display is absolutely stunning, a 6.7-inch QHD plus dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a super smooth 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. Under the hood, you're getting the same powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy processor, built on a 3nm process, ensuring top-tier performance. It's paired with a healthy 12 GB of RAM. And for storage, as we mentioned, you have those 256 GB and 512 GB options. Given how thin this phone is, you might worry about performance throttling due to heat. But Samsung seems to have thought of that, incorporating an extra large vapor chamber to help with cooling. For taking pictures, this is where things get interesting due to the slim design. The Galaxy S25 Edge sports a massive 200 megapixels wide main camera with optical image stabilization and a bright f/1.7 aperture. This is the first time we're seeing a 200 megapixel sensor on a non-Ultra Galaxy model, which is pretty exciting. However, to achieve that thin profile, Samsung had to make a compromise on the telephoto lens. There's no optical zoom telephoto camera here. Instead, Samsung is leaning on the sheer resolution of that 200 megapixels main sensor, suggesting users can simply crop into photos for closer shots. You do still get digital zoom, but it tops out at 10x. On the plus side for video enthusiasts, the S25 Edge supports Samsung Log video recording, and this year, they've extended that feature with support for wide dynamic range to the front-facing 12 megapixel selfie camera as well. The selfie camera itself has an f/2.2 aperture. Connectivity is also top-notch, with support for 5G and the latest Wi-Fi 7 standard. Powering the phone is a 3900 mAh battery. This is just slightly smaller than the base Galaxy S25's 4000 mAh battery, and notably less than the S25 Plus's 4900 mAh cell. When it comes to real-world battery life, Samsung suggests users can expect endurance that falls somewhere between the Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S25. It's a concession for that super thin build, but hopefully one that's acceptable for most users. For charging, you have options for 25W wired charging and 15W fast wireless charging. And just like the other S25 models, the Edge supports wireless power share, letting you wirelessly charge other compatible devices on the back of the phone. On the durability front, the S25 Edge boasts an IP68 rating, meaning it's well protected against dust and water ingress. The frame is crafted from titanium, offering a premium feel and added strength compared to the aluminum used in previous non-Ultra S25 models. And the display is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2. This is a new type of protective glass from Corning, specifically designed to be incredibly resilient against accidental drops. It's set to offer comparable protection to the Gorilla Armor found on the S25 Ultra, though without the anti-reflective coating. Operating system-wise, you can expect the Galaxy S25 Edge to arrive running the latest Android 15 layered with Samsung's own One UI 7 interface. Now let's really focus on the design and build quality, because this is the star of the show. As I mentioned earlier, the S25 Edge is basically the same size as the Galaxy S25 Plus when viewed from the front, but it's that profile that makes all the difference. It measures just 5.8mm thick. To give you some context, that's about a 20% reduction in thickness compared to the S25 Plus's 7.3mm frame. While it's not quite sci-fi paper thin yet, holding this phone is going to feel noticeably different and more compact than the phones we're used to. It really does look like you took one of today's thinnest foldable phones and, well, didn't fold it. Despite being so thin, the use of titanium for the frame ensures it feels robust and premium in your hand. At 163 grams, it's actually just a touch heavier than the base Galaxy S25, which weighs 162 grams. So you're getting a phone with a screen size similar to the S25 Plus, but with the weight of the smaller S25. That's pretty impressive. So wrapping things up, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge is a really interesting new addition to the lineup. It's all about that incredibly thin design, and while there are some compromises, particularly in the camera department with the lack of optical zoom and the battery size compared to the Plus model, Samsung has still managed to pack in high-end specs and premium materials. What do you guys think? Is the super thin design of the Galaxy S25 Edge appealing enough to make those trade-offs worthwhile for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this detailed breakdown helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with anyone who might be interested in the latest phones, and definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future tech deep dives.